Well, this is Metal Nate, and I am here with Jonny Plague.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you doing? I should be asking that.
Yeah, I'm good, man.
How is Mayhem going for you?
It's going awesome, dude. Definitely the best tour we've ever been a part of.
For real?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome. And you guys just you're touring in support of the Great Stone War?
Yep, we're about at the end of that cycle.
So are you gonna, after Mayhem, are you gonna be going to write another album?
We already wrote it. As soon as we get home, we start recording. Actually.
That's phenomenal. I can't wait to hear it.
Thank you, sir.
How would you describe the new album that you're going to be working on then?
Well, I guess we took it down a few notches from the last one. I guess we kind of tried to make it a little bit. We tried to simplify things a little bit more digestible. Like the last one, I feel like you had to sit down and listen to like 5 times to quite grasp it. And this one should be more of a first listen. You get hooked, I guess.
So more straightforward lyrically?
Yes, definitely more straightforward lyrically.
What would you say are the influences? I mean, without giving too much away, I don't want to...
Oh, no.
I mean, if you're willing to talk about it.
Yeah. I don't know about influences, but we just try to have a lot more like sing-alongs and big mosh parts and all this and that, but still keep the very epic, progressive side of things as well.
Cool. And do you have any touring plans in the works for after? I know you were saying you're going to go record, yeah. But anything you can talk about?
Yeah, we're gonna do doing some Mexico shows, a Europe, UK tour, and then another US tour. Hopefully, all by the end of the year.
Wow, sounds like you guys have a very packed schedule.
Yeah, and it doesn't end, never.
I mean, do you ever get sick of the non-stop touring, or you must love it, right?
No, yeah, I love it, man. It's I kind of made that decision, It's either have a normal life at home or have some crazy life on the road. We definitely, all hit the road.
Fair enough. And so I guess we'll talk a little bit about this Great Stone War, if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
On A Classic Struggle, how did you end up collaborating with Mitch Lucker on that?
I mean, we've been longtime friends with Suicide Silence. We all came out of the same area and played shows growing up together. So, we were recording and we didn't even have it planned for him to do it. I just hit him up and was like, "Oh, you guys are home. You want to come by the studio?" And him and his wife drove on down and they knocked it out. And
nice. What would you say is your favorite track off of that, or one that means the most to you?
Means the most. My favorite one to play is Chest and Horns, which we played today. But I really like Forged in Fire. I really like the lyrics I came up with for that, and I think it's a very pissed song.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think the whole album is a very angry, aggressive album, but at the same time, do you feel like I feel like you guys incorporated the keyboards and the symphonic side a lot more. Would you agree?
Yeah, definitely. We definitely try to go way over the top with them, which we will continue to do on all our records from now on, and hopefully up the bar each time. So it should get interesting.
And I was talking to Alana today. Do you feel like you have permanently filled that spot, the keys spot on Winds of Plague?
Yeah, I mean, it's looking good, I guess. You never know, but so far everything's really awesome with Elena. Yeah.
Because that's been a rotating spot. So what kind of bands inspired you to to get into this genre and to play?
I mean, Hatebreed's been a huge influence on me, and they're on this tour, and also as well as Chimera, Shadows Fall. Those are the bands on this tour, and then and everything from across the board. Poison the Well back in the day was huge. Madball's one of my favorite bands. So a big mix of different bands. Yeah.
That's great. And I have to ask, because I noticed on stage, are you you're a bodybuilder, aren't you?
I don't know about a bodybuilder, but I definitely lift weights.
Do you do any UFC stuff?
Haven't for a while. Before the band started going crazy, I did Muay Thai, kickboxing and stuff, but that's such a consuming activity to do that it was hard to do that and the band.
So you had to give up one to do.
Yeah, I'm one of those persons. If I choose something to do, I need to do it to the fullest, and I gave up a lot for this band, I guess.
Well, it's paying off, I think, right?
Yeah, definitely. It's crazy, man. I've traveled the world and hung out with a bunch of cool people and met all these my favorite bands just from yelling in a microphone. So God bless America.
Yeah. As for Mayhem, is there any particular band that you are so excited to be seeing every day?
Yeah, I mean, Korn, Rob Zombie, Lamb of God, holy never would guess ever to have been on tour with those bands, or Hatebreed, Chimera, any of those bands for that matter, So it's it's an insane opportunity. Yeah.
That's really awesome. As a band, who do you think overall has influenced you all the most, like your sound?
Dimmu Borgir, probably.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of who gave us the idea that it is possible to use all these crazy orchestrations. Them and Cradle of Filth, you know, are both like awesome, like darker bands that we have pulled influence from.
Awesome. And you guys toured with Dimmu Borgir, right?
Yep, we got to do a tour with them, and it's f***ing insane. I watched them every night, and just learned a lot. You know.
They're pretty crazy. Their stage shows are pretty epic. Corpse Paint, you know.
Yeah. The production's insane.
You guys would never go the Corpse Paint route, I hope.
No. I think we're the most unmetal metal band there is.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. We just don't look like it. You know. None of us have long hair, and we don't wear like.
You have the crazy mustaches, and not you specifically, but
yeah. Andrew has a stupid mustache, and
it does look kind of ridiculous, but
he looks ridiculous, with or without it.
Yeah, that is true. What do you guys listen to? What's your guilty pleasure?
Guilty pleasure.
Is it Lady Gaga?
No, that's Elena. She's probably not guilty of that, though. She's probably loud and proud about Lady Gaga, but I don't know, man. I don't really have anything I'm guilty of listening. I feel guilty about listening to, but I don't really listen to everything from across the board. Obviously, all the different metals, and then into like pop punk and radio rock and hip hop, everything.
Okay. I guess just to wrap things up, do you have a working title for the new album yet?
I don't. We were actually we were all sitting around trying to think of one last night. Didn't happen. So hopefully in the next few days we'll figure it out. But as of now, I have no idea.
Album length, is it going to be about the same?
Yeah, we're shooting for, usually we've been doing like 10 songs with 2 like an intro and outro. We're hoping to get 12 just solid songs done, so should be a little bit longer, hopefully. We've had so much time to write that we've been just pumping out songs, so hopefully every single track on there is a full song.
And I guess my last question, inhales, exhales, which do you do, and how do you feel about inhales?
Both. I mean, I love them, man. It makes my life easy. I can go so much lower on inhales than I can exhales, so to me it's just another tool to use, you know?
Okay, they don't damage your throat though?
No, man, if anything, the exhale destroys my throat more than an inhale does.
Cool, well thank you very much for doing this interview, I appreciate it.
Thank you, man, thank you, I appreciate it.